10th Planet Episode 4 is for some fans the most desired missing episode of Doctor Who. It's the first Cyberman story, and it's the first Regeneration story. It's been reconstructed many times over the years by fans and the BBC, culminating on the animated version which was released on DVD. All of these versions that I've seen use the end of Episode 3 as a basis for the reprise in Episode 4. But I've got a theory that this is not how Episode 4 opened. So let's have a look at the evidence. First, let's take a look at the camera script. Now, it's worth pointing out that we can't take the camera script as 100% gospel. There are numerous instances where camera scripts and action on screen don't match up, but it's a good place to start. Instead of the dramatic pan across a number of characters that we see at the end of Episode 3, the camera script suggests a series of close-ups of separate characters cut in quick succession in time to the countdown. This includes a close-up of the countdown clock at an earlier point than we see in Episode 3. Let's move on to the telesnaps. And it was the telesnaps that started me thinking about this theory. In particular, this telesnap of the Episode 4 caption, because it took me quite a while to work out what it is that I was looking at. It's the countdown clock at the number 11, which is what is suggested in the camera script. The telesnaps also show this close-up of Dyson. Now, what we do know is that this close-up appeared before the rocket takeoff, because the rocket takeoff telesnap comes after this. So this would suggest that there was a series of close-ups of characters. The last thing to consider is precedence, and there is evidence across numerous 1960s episodes of Doctor Who of cliffhangers being completely restaged. Sometimes they would be reenactments matching the episode from the week before, but on some occasions, cliffhangers have been reenacted in a totally different manner. For example, if we look at the end of Episode 2 of the 10th Planet, it goes like this.
Fine.
Well, identify it, man.
Yes, sir. It's, there are hundreds of them, sir.
Hundreds of what?
Spaceships, sir. Information.
Whereas the reprise looks like this.
There are hundreds of them, sir.
Hundreds of what, man?
Spaceships, sir. Information.
So there is precedence, even in the same story. So, with all this in mind, how do I think Episode 4 of the 10th Planet opened? Well, I think it might have looked a little bit like this.
Succeeded in just a few seconds.
T-minus 20 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. T-minus 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
Ben, you made it. The rocket hasn't gone off. It didn't work. Now we've all got a chance of life.
Of course, it's worth pointing out that until the episode is recovered, we'll never know. But I'm quite happy for it to turn up and for this theory to be proved to be completely and utterly wrong.